This is a Yajurveda mantra 19.77. Yajurveda 19.77. दृष्ट्वा रूपे व्याकरोत् दृष्ट्वा रूपे व्याकरोत् सत्यानृते प्रजापतिः दृष्ट्वा रूपे व्याकरोत् सत्यानृते प्रजापतिः अश्रद्धामनृते अदधात् श्रद्धां सत्ये प्रजापतिः यजुर्वेद 19.77. दृष्ट्वा रूपे व्याकरोत् सत्यानृते प्रजापतिः अश्रद्धामनृते अदधात् श्रद्धां सत्ये प्रजापतिः. This is Yajurveda 19.77. Prajapatihi. Praja is we souls. Pati means parakshane. The one who protects us is Prajapati. Praja means souls, not necessarily human beings. All souls are being protected by Satchidananda, and he is also referred as Prajapati, the protector of all. How are we protected? So there are 2 points here. We understand these 2 points. Yes, we are all protected. Of course, we need protection, a divine protection. Drishtva rupe, by looking at the very nature of things. Drishtva rupe, Drishtva is by seeing. Rupa means its nature. Drishtva rupe Satyanrate Vyakarot. What is true and what is untrue? Satya Anrata. Satyanrate. Satyananrata. Prajapati, the protector of all, he Vyakarot, segregated. As segregated by looking into their nature and form, they are segregated truth and untruth. The meaning is, you do have true things, you do have untrue things, falsehoods. So realities and falsehoods have been segregated by that protector of all. By looking into their very nature. Satya has got its own nature. Asatya has got its own nature. Anrata and Asatya, they are only the same. Truth and falsehood have got their own natures. And by looking into their nature, has segregated both. Vyakarot means segregation, separation. From that Vyakarot, in the same way, Vyakarana also has come into existence, another word, Vyakarana. Vyakarana is also segregation. Segregation of what? Vyakarana is grammar. Grammar is segregation of what? Segregation of proper use of words and improper use of words. use of words is recommended, wrong usage of words is not recommended. So someone must say what is right, what is wrong. What is the right way of communicating, what is not. So there is one subject which segregates both, which separates both. And that subject is called as grammar or Vyakarana. Vyakarana is the one which segregates the right usage and the wrong usage of the language. Here also it is segregation. Vyakarot means segregation. Now here, Satya and Anruta, Satya and Asatya, Rita and they are segregated. They are not one. They are not one. Now here is one very important point. If I mistake untruth to truth, truth to untruth, yes, I am in a mess. Lot of problems will be there. Truth has to be recognized as truth, untruth as falsehood as falsehood. They are not same because they are having different natures and features. Drishtva rupe vyakarot satyanrute prajapati. So this is the first step has done to protect us. I said this is Satya, this is Asatya, this is Rita, this is Anruta. On this basis. Then Shraddha. Shraddha is for belief. Ashraddham Anrate. Opposite of Shraddha is not believing. So non-believing has been united with Asatya, Anruta. That means Anruta is not supposed to be believed. We should discard. Shraddham Satye. All our beliefs need to be placed in Satya, in truth. So Ashraddha and Anruta are connected. Shraddha and Satya is connected, and this also done by Prajapati for our protection. Two steps. In the first step, we should be able to segregate what is truth and what is untruth. In the second place, we should place our belief in truth, not in untruth. Hence we will be protected. Thus we will be protected. This is a system as established. Our entire task will be to understand how we have segregated truth from untruth. That's the task for us first. Second part is easy. It follows the first step. So you shall believe in truth and you shall discard untruth. So the whole task is identifying what is truth. Satyanveshana, search for truth. And of course, only human beings can do that, and it is our endeavor as human beings. It's a task for us. And it's not without fruits. If I am able to discriminate, if I am able to segregate truth from untruth and have a belief in truth, I can be happy, comfortable, experience peace and bliss. Otherwise, I will be denuded of all these things. My whole life will be a big chaos. It's a search for truth. important prerequisite for the search of truth is, should have an open mind. If you don't have an open mind, even though the truth comes before us, we'll be fixed in untruth and we will not take it at all. Whatever good things come from any quarter, if truth comes, yes, I should be ready to take it, irrespective of what I have been understanding till that date. It's a tough job. It's a tough job to discard untruth, to which I am attached since decades, since my childhood. I've been taught like that. I believe in that. But now understand that whatever I believed so far is not okay. Is anrata. Now truth has revealed itself before me. What I should do? That revelation I have to take and discard whatever I had carried for several decades. Doesn't matter. That open mind is required. It's a prerequisite from our side. If you don't have that prerequisite, we understand that whatever I believe in, that is truth. It's not like that. I have to discover truth and believe in that. It's the other way around. What all I believe may be truth, may not be truth. That I have to check and recheck. If it is truth, okay. If it's not truth, I should be ready to discard it and go for truth. So how do you actually distinguish between truth and untruth? That's a big task. One easy method to find out what is truth and untruth is, truth invites questions, untruth fears questions. That's a very simple thing what you can understand. You start questioning, you start inquiring. Truth doesn't bother at all. It says, okay, this like this, this like this, like this. It explains. Because it is truth. It's capable of answering our questions. But you start questioning untruth, it shudders. Because it has no stuff in it. You start asking questions, untruth will run away. It will not be able to give a satisfactory answer to us. It dies. Hello? 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 ಹೇಳಿ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ರಥಸಪ್ತಮಿ ಇದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಬ್ರು ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನೈಯಿಂದ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಸರಿ. Truth never fears questions, inquiry, experimentation. Whereas untruth fears all this. It cannot take questions. You have to just believe whatever it says. That's untruth. If somebody says you believe it, I say no, I will not believe as it is. I want to question, I want to inquire, I want to experiment and then believe. Okay, fine, there is untruth. No, it's not funny, you have to just believe. It's untruth. Is a thing what you have to understand between truth and untruth. Truth is the same for all. Untruth is based on our prejudices and experiences. Of course, our experience and prejudice support it fine. But that cannot be truth unless it is the same for all. Based on our experience, based on our knowledge, if I say this is truth, that may be truth, may not be truth. But if it is the same for all, yes, it is truth. Some generality must come out of it. Some common aspect should come out of it. That is truth. Another nature of it is, truth is always simple. Truth is always simple. Anybody can understand. If you find difficulty in understanding a thing, you may always doubt that there may not be an element of truth in it. Falsehood is complex. Truth is simple, straight. Because it has got nothing to hide. Truth has got nothing to hide. So it is open, simple, straight. But this quality is not there in untruth. Because it cannot be open, because it is untruth. So it has to hide, it has to decorate it, it has to have a mask upon it, and all these things, definitely it is not straight. It's all crooked. Untruth is not straight, untruth is not simple, untruth is cooked up. Untruth needs makeup. Truth doesn't need any makeup. And in the ordinary sense also you can take that word makeup. A person who is really not beautiful, yes, they need makeup to show to others that I am beautiful. For a person who is honest and truthful, okay, this is how I am. This is my beauty. Good or bad does a difference. Fine or not fine, it's okay. They don't need any makeup. Any window dressing, you call it under window dressing. Window dressing is not required for truth, but window dressing is required for untruth. Because ugly to see, have to make it up and make it look good. So it's not simple, it's complex. Truth, which may appear bitter in the beginning, finally results in something very comfortable and auspicious. The result of truth is comfort, happiness, peace. But the result of untruth is not that. It is chaos, it is confusion, it is complexity. That's what results because of untruth. If not today, tomorrow. Today it may look very good. Tomorrow it will spoil the whole issue. Another thing we know, Satyameva Jayate, not a Veda mantra, it's from some Upanishads. Truth always triumphs, but untruth never. It always fails us. One who has taken shelter under truth, one has recognized the truth, that person will have all the confidence and boldness to face things. A person who has taken shelter under untruth will skulk away and will not be strong enough to face realities. It will not give any self-confidence, but increases cowardice in us. That's untruth. Truth contributes to our spiritual strength. Untruth never contributes. Truth purifies our soul. Untruth never does it. The result of truth is for all. But the result of untruth is selfish and narrow. And so many such things. To distinguish between truth and untruth. These natures, by looking at it, God has clearly said, Prajapatihi, the protector of all, has clearly segregated and says this is truth, this is untruth. Please know it. That's his guidance. Truth is there, untruth is there. Don't confuse one for the other. If you confuse one for the other, it is called as avidya. Avidya is foolishness. You are dumb if you are not able to segregate truth from untruth. And you will face all the problems because you have wrong segregation, wrong understanding of truth and untruth. Know them clearly, segregate, then what? Have faith in truth and don't have faith in untruth. Untruth cannot give you anything, but truth can bestow on you all auspicious things. Ashraddha mandrate yadadhat. No faith. Ashraddha in anrate. Anrata, untruth, is related to being not faithful to it, not having faith to it, in it. Whereas in Satya, in truth, have your faith, have your belief. Belief and faith go together. Non-belief and untruth go together. Now this guidance also is given for our protection. Ashraddha mandrate adadhat. Shraddham satye prajapati. At every step of our life, it shall be our endeavor, it shall be our task to distinguish what is truth and what is untruth. Take the right path, you are safe. Take the wrong path, nobody can save you. Because it was your choice. Violence and non-violence. Violence is not favorable for us. Non-violence is favorable for us. Non-violence is satya, violence is asatya, anrata. What do you want to choose? Okay, you are free. They are clearly said this is truth, this untruth. Violence and non-violence. Violence is not favorable, adverse. Non-violence is favorable. And it's up to you to choose whatever you want. If you choose non-violence, you are safe. You are taking the path of truth. If you are choosing violence, you are taking the wrong path. And the result is horrible. Unpredictable. Anything may happen. Stealing and not stealing. Not stealing is satya, rata. Stealing, taking away somebody's thing, is anrata, asatya. Option is yours. But if you choose not stealing as your goal, as your path, you are safe, you are protected. If you choose the path of stealing, then you are into trouble. Because it is not the path of truth, but the path of untruth or anrata. Like this, at every step we have got an option to take the path of truth or take the path of untruth. You should be able to clearly distinguish those two, segregate those two. Those things have been given. Those things have been given by Prajapati, the great protector of us all. It's for our protection we have to understand it. Satya and Anrata, segregate clearly. Satya is the same at all times. Asatya is not like that. It changes its colors now and then, now and then, now and then. It is like a chameleon. Whatever the situation is, accordingly it changes its color. Whereas Satya will have the same color always. Whatever to be the situation, whatever be the circumstances, it won't change its color. It won't change its style. This is another point for us to recognize. Between Satya and Anrata, Satya and Asatya. There is nothing to hide in Satya. Whereas everything we have to hide in Asatya. I cannot open it up. Because In asatya, all filth is there. If you open it up, that dirty smell spreads everywhere. But nothing of that sort with reference to truth. Truth gives a beautiful aroma. You open it up, let everybody enjoy it. There's nothing to hide. So on these lines, I have not said everything. Our experience will expand whatever I have said and enhance our knowledge, whatever I have said. Our first thing is to segregate what is truth and what is untruth. What is closer to nature, what is not closer to nature. What is closer to divine law, what is against divine law. What is for divine law is satya, what is against divine law is asatya. But we do have the liberty to choose this one or that one. And our results depend upon what we choose. We choose the right thing, yes, we are blessed with peace and bliss. We choose the wrong thing, we suffer. The whole thing is in our hands. The whole thing is in our following it. Having our faith in what? Shraddha and Ashraddha. If we have Shraddha in Satya, we are safe. We have got Ashraddha in Asatya, that's also fine. But it is the opposite. Ashraddha in Satya and Shraddha in Asatya, we are lost, we are gone. We have to be very careful in every step of ours. While thinking, while talking, while doing things. Always take shelter under Satya, you are safe, you are protected. Forget about it and behave whimsically, nobody can save. Prajapati is ready to save us. He is ready to give us the shelter, give us that umbrella under which we can take shelter, provided we choose the right path, and that is the truth. Truth is objective in nature. Untruth may be or may not be. Most of them untruth is subjective, and this is how I believe, this is what I believe, this is how I feel. Okay, what I believe may be right, may not be right. Because my knowledge and experience is limited. Take the guidance of the Satyananda has very clearly segregated truth and untruth. According to his guidance, go for truth, you are protected, you are safe. Drishtva rupe vyakarat satyanrate prajapati ashraddham anrate adadhat has related ashraddha with anrata. Don't have any faith in that. It will fail you one day. Shraddham satye prajapati. So faith, Shraddha is faith in truth. Believing in truth is Shraddha. Not believing untruth is called as Ashraddha in Anrata. Don't believe Anrata. You will be misled. You are taking the wrong bus. It will not take you to the goal. Shraddha is capable of taking you to the goal, provided you select it rightly. Because Shraddha is related to Satya. So you discover Satya, get into the bus of Shraddha, you reach the goal safely. You are protected. Ups and downs will be there in life, but still you will be protected because you have chosen the path of Shraddha, path of Satya. Ashraddham anrate adadhat Shraddham satye prajapati. Yajurveda 19.77. Satyanveshana, search for truth, has to be our hallmark, has to be the human life. I'm capable. I have that capacity to think and analyze, experiment and experience and find out what is truth, what is not truth. And this truth has to be identified not just based on my experience, just my experience, but it has to be common for all. We should come to the experience of all, universal in nature, broad in nature, generic in nature. That is truth. I discussed about what is truth and untruth, what is good and bad, what is right and wrong so many times. All those things come here. The features of truth and untruth has been explained clearly, not just in this mantra, several Veda mantras. Understand them and live accordingly, and have belief in that which is truth. Of course, we cannot live without beliefs. We need beliefs. But that belief should not be reduced to blind belief. If you believe in untruth, that's a blind belief. If you believe first also, it may be a blind belief. Search, discover truth, understand it, then place your belief. Avishkarta, that's elsewhere in Veda mantras it says. Avishkarta means discover. Don't just take things for granted. Discover. Find out it is the truth or not. If it is truth, kindly believe in it, have faith in it. If it's untruth, whatever it may be, discard it. We may be believing in that untruth till date. That's okay, doesn't matter, it's all gone. But at least from this moment, we should discard that and have our belief in truth. It's a very, very important exercise in our life. We have to do it. We are capable of doing it. We are able to analyze. We are able to understand. Experiment. We can do that. And distinguish clearly, understand clearly what is truth and what is untruth. And place our belief and faith in truth, and not believe and not place our faith in untruth. What's the reason? We are protected. Prajapati is all done by the Sajjananda for our protection only. Protected from what? Protected from chaos, protected from confusion, protected from sorrow, protected from calamities. Because we have taken the right, royal, straight, transparent path. That's path of truth. In the path of truth, there are no disturbances, no problems. But we miss the right royal path and take to crossroads. These crossroads are Anrita, Asadhya. If you take crossroads, it may be lucrative. It may attract us very much, but finally we'll be lost in the crossroads. You will not be able to reach the goal at all. The whole human life will be wasted. Don't get lost. Identify, segregate clearly what is truth and untruth, and take to the path of truth and have firm belief and faith in that. That's what this Veda mantra tells us. And thus, we are protected. Prajapati is there to protect you. You would do this. What all you want, he has clearly told. Has segregated truth and untruth, and has linked truth with faith and belief, and untruth with disbelief and no faith in it. Drishtva rupe vyakarot Satyanrate Prajapatihi Ashradham Anrate Adadhat Satye Shraddham Adadhat Prajapati. That's the meaning of it. Satye Prajapati, Shraddham Satye Prajapati. Satyam Shraddham Adadhat Prajapati. Adadhat is common for both. This is Yajurveda 19.77. Converse is also true. See, if there is a problem, if there is a confusion, if there is chaos, if there is some suffering, it's very clear that we have failed earlier in segregating truth and untruth. That's why we are in this condition. So I have to go back where I had taken the wrong decision, where I had failed to segregate truth and untruth. There I have to again reverse it, and my problem will be solved. I have to take to the right path. In the right path, there are no problems and sufferings. In the wrong path, there are all problems. Converse is also true. If there are problems, I have taken the wrong path somewhere. I have to review it. I have to go back, find out and say, okay, this is where I had done the wrong thing. I had chosen something else that was untruth. I had placed my belief in untruth, but I never believed truth. Now I'll rectify it, ratify it, change it, amend it. I'll amend it now, and now the problem will get solved automatically. All problems are solvable, provided we take on to the right path. What is that right path? That's the path of truth. How do you identify? The clarity between what is truth and untruth has been established by that Prajapati. It's clear. We should be alert. We should be careful to place our belief in truth and truth only. Thereby, we are protected. So that's the essence of this whole Veda mantra, and we shall be very careful and alert to distinguish and segregate between truth and untruth, and have faith in truth and disbelief in untruth. The whole journey of ours will be a pleasant one. Okay, thank you for the day, and I think tomorrow also we can.